Okay, so this is a ping pong game. This one I'm playing kind of a little bit more vertically, but you can play it any way you want. Kind of side to side, obviously, is the most, makes more sense. So I'm waiting for the dog to come and come back to me, orient to me. And when she does, I say yes, and I toss a treat. Now, as I'm saying, I am tossing the treats here kind of along the porch because that's the way I have it. But you can just go, you know, side to side. This is what we did in the class last week. Now, few things, few reasons why you would use this one. It's obviously another game that teaches the dog to get back to you and orient back to you. So you're sending them away with a treat. Now you can see Fuji here. This is my dog. Kind of notices things, acknowledges them, and then decides that she's going to come back to me. So it's good when you're working on something that can be worrying them a little bit. So it's not exactly lat, but you know, teaches them, like the first game, Give Me a Break, teaches them to go to a place, have a look, and then get back to you. The other things that we talked about, the uses, is, you know, depending on how fast you're tossing the treats. If you're tossing the treats far away and fast, and you've got fast dog like TJ, or Porter, or Lani, you can build up a little bit of a drive right before you going to do something like an agility course. Make sure if your dog is on a leash not to toss the treats too far away, so they can still kind of run between the treat tosses and you on a loose leash. Remember, loose leash. The other thing is to actually calm them down and cool them down. Then I would be, you know, starting to toss the treats closer to me and a little bit slower. You can also add take a breath when they come back to you and orient at you. So you would toss a treat, wait for the dog to come back to you, ask them for the breath, and then toss the treat again. And then you can kind of culminate the kind of that cooling down by switching to the up and down. So just putting the treat on the floor and waiting for the dog to look at you. So if you've got a dog that has a little bit of a nervous energy, and maybe, you know, they've been sitting there doing something, they've been sitting there and they are now getting frustrated with that, just sitting there, you can play this game with them and then kind of cool them down again with this game by just slowing it down and by incorporating take a breath and then just kind of slowing it down completely to the up and down game. So the thing about the Control Unleashed games is that they are very versatile. You can use them in different situations, and you can use them all kind of together. So you can combine them. You can, you know, just like we did here with the ping pong and take a breath. So let's have a look again at my dog here. It's going to be a long video, about 5 minutes. So I toss a treat, and that's how you start it. She actually happens to look at something, there's stuff going on, and then she's like, oh, okay, I'm going to come back to you. Now this is a very lazy Sunday morning, so you can see she's not exactly super fast. Alright, so this is the ping pong game.